Continuing on, uh, the name of this joint right here is How to Debate and Defeat Satan. That's if you want to, defeat him. And most of all, we got to defeat that what's inside of us, which is not recognizing what's inside of us. So I seen some brothers having a dialogue with some Caucasians, and I'm gonna tell you how I relate Caucasians to Satan. We're dealing more with a mindset more than color. You know, we trapped and fixed only on color, but it's more than that. It's a mindset. The mindset is white supremacy. Now the white comes in as a color, but white is not a color. It's the absence of color. And black is not a color. It's the essence of color. So you got the two sides of the pole here. You got the white side, absence of color. The black side, the right side, the essence of color. So, the absence of color puts a void in your mind into the black mind, and then controls the black mind. The black mind converts over to the Caucasian mind, stays in the Caucasian mind for a period of time. And every time he struggles to get out of the Caucasian mind, he entraps himself deeper and deeper because he don't have the correct information to get himself out of that. He's boxed in, and he don't know how to get himself out the box. So he thinks he's thinking out the box when he accumulates money, But actually, if you look at that money, it's shaped like a box. That's why I appreciated the presentation of Red Pill and Blue Pill talking about the box. But you got to look at it too in another way. There's always another way to look at things. The box is nothing but a square circle. That's all it is. You can't see where it starts and where it ends, And that square circle represents an angle to the circle, And there's always another angle, to this circle. And so you gotta look at things from another point of view. So, but you gotta have a criteria. You gotta have a reference point. You gotta have a starting point. And if that starting point or reference point is hidden from you, then you're void of an answer. You don't have a appropriate answer to give in any of your discussions or arguments. Debate ain't nothing but a civilized argument. And if you're trapped into the Caucasian mindset, then you're going to be defeated. And because you don't have the correct reference, you have the Caucasian's reference. The Caucasian might have the correct reference, but he don't want to reveal that to you. That's his ace in the hole. You know, he went somewhere and his archaeologists dug and discovered the real truth, or a finger pointing to the real truth, and they holding it close to their vest. That's their ace in the hole. So so all my videos have been pertaining to another way of looking at things. Just like I referenced yesterday in one of my videos, I said that Sinetta, Polite, and all of them need to shake hands. You know, even if they agents or actors or whatever they are. Now, this is going around in circles with Polite. You know, it's been spin-offs to Polite. Sinetta's two storylines going. Polite and his scandal, and you got Sinetta and Pharaoh and they scandal, and then you got Dr. Umar entering the picture. That's another storyline going on. This storyline should have been written for reality TV, because that's where it's at, and they're gonna play it. Now they're going around and around in these circles, but you know, in the square box, in the square circle. But as long as they're getting attention and views, they're getting money, and they don't care what kind of condition that the black mind is in after they finish. They was making progress. Now there's no progress being made because of the fact that the real issues that the black man encounter is not being looked into. And so they're playing a game and then turn hypocrite. Regardless if they're agents or not agents, they're hypocrites. And the messenger, Elijah Muhammad, said one can turn hypocrite overnight. You know, he could be cool the next day and uncool this day. You know. So that's how it's working. But for the rest of you brothers who's serious, I'm using them as an example. See, it's a lot that we can build on from the ruins of how they put us to sleep. Now that we got one eye open, or maybe two eyes open, but we ain't got to sleep out our eyes yet. And we can build on it. That's why I came up. That's why I said that brothers need to shake hands, because they can show the young brothers how to unite with each other. And when you unite with each other, you can get something done. But you can't wait on nobody. You got to start where you're at and work with what you got. This is my contribution to what's going on. I want to bring about unity in the black community. So I'm not going to keep focusing on Sarnetta and them, but I'm going to use them as an illustration of how not to be, and don't get caught up in those traps. Now, when debating a Caucasian, you got to know yourself. Okay, now, I heard a brother was debating. I heard a brother, I'm not going to mention who I heard a brother debating a Caucasian about spirituality. Now remember, the English language is what the all in all, the Most High, let us use at this time, because if he didn't want us to use this language, we wouldn't be using it. But it's a copulation of all black languages, and they have several different. One word can have several different connotations. The word spiritual. The actual word spiritual, we got the word spirit, and spirit means to breathe, exhale and inhale. And the brother was saying about you get our information or intelligence from the sun. Well, what's the origin of the sun? Who made the sun? Then you got to ask, if the sun is made up of atoms, what's the origin or the source of an atom? And then you got to ask yourself, after you done skull dug that, what's the difference between spirituality, religion, civilization, culture, and the way of life, and nature? What's the nature of something? And what does submit your will to a power? So have you ever submitted your will to your own power, to your own self? So we're gonna try to answer those questions and come back later on. This is Black Light Out.